It is a day of mourning on the campus of...
Laura, it was a terrible accident. Many people
riding in the trunk of the car are hoping to raise awareness.
Different decisions were made. 66 are
into that here along Route.
You know, Michelle, it was an unusual accident, but in many ways it was just kids being kids. Behind me you can see a crash site memorial that continues to grow as tonight we hear from the family of one of the victims.
Oh, we've all come together. We're all together right now, but it's just too hard to bury your 15-year-old nephew.
The devastated aunt of 15-year-old Scott Atchison killed along with his friend, 15-year-old Chris Snyder, when they were thrown from the trunk of this Mazda Protege Wednesday after it slammed into a tree along Route 66 in Glendora. Atchison and Snyder were in the trunk because the car was already full of kids. Ryan Briggs saw it all happen.
I saw the trunk fly open, and they just flew out. And as one was flying across, a van came and smacked them while he's in the air.
As the crash site memorial grows, investigators say the 17-year-old driver was unlicensed, that he and the other 4 passengers escaped unhurt. Investigators believe the unlicensed driver lost control during a lane change, causing the car to barrel into the tree with deadly force.
That's when, like, the memory takes on a new resonance, because then you're like, now they're not there anymore, so it didn't look human. It looked like just 2 dummies.
When you saw it happen?
Yeah, and it happened within the whole thing took 3 seconds.
On the campus of Glendora High, the memorial flame burns as the student body mourns with the help of educational psychologists and grief counselors. The victim's aunt delivers a message saturated with emotion and truth.
To all the kids and parents watching, be careful with cars, please. They're not toys. You need to wear your seatbelt. You need to be in the car. Please let this tragedy be a learning lesson.
A candlelight prayer service is scheduled for tomorrow at St. Dorothy Church around noontime here in Glendora. As for that unlicensed driver, police will only tell me they intend to wrap up their investigation by week's end and will turn their findings over to the DA's office, where a determination will then be made whether to file charges. Live in Glendora, Micah Ullman reporting ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Sometimes a song can touch a nerve that takes me back to you. When I pick up my old guitar and I play your favorite tune, every now and then some little thing I've buried comes bubbling up, and once in a while you feel close enough to touch. I miss you a little since you've been gone. A few little memories keep hanging on. I miss you a little. I guess you could say a little too much, a little too often, a little more every day. When I go by our old house, I pretend that you're still there, waiting for me on the porch, but there's just an empty chair. Wish I could see you just one more time, before I drive away, so I could stop, go inside and say, I miss you a little since you've been gone. A few little memories keep hanging on. I miss you a little, I guess you could say. A little too often, a little more every day.